The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now a give running right. He's got to gain a 6 there. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Here's a give up the middle. He's got room to roam here. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll run. Room inside the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints drive 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Brown able to tack on the point after. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Brown on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. The Saints calling for a timeout, they're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 now from the 30. Stroud in the air to start us off. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in the spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
On the quick, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
You know, these returners, they walk such a fine line. You got to have bravado. You certainly got to have confidence, but you can't be reckless as that ball gets punched out with the returner trying to do too much. That almost ended up on the wrong side of the highlight reel.
First and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's completed right side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll run here on first down. And he got what he could there, only to the 14.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll send him over right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Looking for a throw here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. Stroud off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's third down now.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Plowing up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 47. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Keitrell Clark picks it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. He'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go now. Go.
Looking to the air here. He's got a man left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
Man in motion here. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here we go. Check, bobcat.
A give now from the gun. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints break the tie here in the first. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
Now Brown on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. A reverse on the opening kickoff. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Working quickly here. Stroud now on 3rd. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Pass complete to Cook. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now there's the flag. It looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Completed to Collins. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
He gets this one to Strange. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans tie things up at 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Shaheed now to return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some power on it deep. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans take possession of the football.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. On play action, here's Stroud. Headed out right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Connection made to Dell. And in for the Houston touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Shaheed now to return. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 25. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Here from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. He's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, so now 4th and short. A decision to be made coming up here.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Brown now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints tie this game at 21. Now Brown on to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. Here's a reverse. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. They've got first down from the 31. Dropping back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On return, here comes Davis. He loses it on the hit. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Well, some trickery here on the return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
On the quick, right?
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down. Shotgun now, first round. That pass caught by Strange. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
You get to that money down, that third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. But let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
They're out and set, first and 10. Trying the right side. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Here we go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the market, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Here's the long back on the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Putting a receiver in motion. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Zerline puts it through. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Brown on to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. He rolls to his right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Gets it to him on the screen. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
All right.
Throwing is Stroud. Able to find Strange here. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Working quickly here. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Stroud throwing here on 1st. It is caught left side. Jukes one defender. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Here we go. Hey, south.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. Catch is made in close. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
All ready.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Searches from the pocket. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
All ready.
Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot. to move the chains.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! They pick up the block inside the 40. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Right up the gut. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Second and 10 now. Gets everything he has under this throw. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Brown now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 28.
Now Brown on to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Finding Collins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down, Stroud. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Tight end going in motion here. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
All right.
Another one for Cook. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you? Or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Again, it's Cook. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So that flag is declined, and now that's going to force this offense into a 4th and goal decision. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
No.
Looking to throw, Stroud. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. handoff up the gut. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They send him left out of the slot. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
On the quick.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now gonna try to get back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And no problem for the Saints, they cover it up. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, the good news... Still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
From the gun, here's a handoff. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Go.
And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to the well again. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Saints holding on to a field goal lead. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back-to-back carries here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. An important attempt coming up here for Tanner Brown. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And that'll double their lead to 6. So this a win on the road for the Saints.